All right, this is my review for Strangers Chapter 2. So last night, it was pretty good. What I will say is this. Chapter 1 I think was better, and Chapter 2 was still good. But what I'm gonna say is, you know what they do good in this film series? They know how to make you feel safe. They know how to make you feel safe when they know how to put their little jump scares and stuff like that. Normally I'm not really into like a lot of jump scares, and you know what it is? It's not even that it's just jump scares. It's just a lot of tension that they build with the character going through a lot of situations, and that makes me I don't know, it makes me like it. And they didn't do what I wanted them to do. This is what I hope for them. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but this is what I hope for them to do in the third one. I want to see her snap. I'm basically spoiling a bit by saying that, but I want to see her snap in Chapter 3. And if she doesn't snap, then show me what's the point of this series. You know, because I'm trying really hard to figure out what's the point of the series, of this film series, and I just can't understand what's the point. Maybe the point is to just show her experience. You know, I just feel like it's funny because when part 1 ended, I watched it like yesterday, and then I watched part 2. I basically watched them within 12 hours of each other. And what I realized is, I said, okay, if they're doing this, they're making a part 2. What's the reason? Because she's just gonna be running. She can't do any offense. She's nothing. They're just gonna take her out. So I was like, what's the whole point of season 2 of episode 2? And when I went to see it, not spoiling anything, but it was kind of similar to what I thought. And I didn't watch any trailers, so I just walked in. So everything caught me by surprise. It was a good experience. If I had to give this out of 5, I'd give this a 3 out of 5. Part 1, I did give a 4 out of 5. I really did enjoy part 1. I know people don't like, most people I spoke to don't like it, but it took me by surprise. And you know, part 1 has something that this one doesn't have, which is, well, they both have surprises. But part 1 has a big surprise that, you know, spoiler alert for part 1, he ends up taking out someone who was not one of the strangers. And that part really, like, it really amped up the movie for me, because like it gave some stakes, and I really was like, I like what they did there with that element of it. I wasn't expecting that. Part 2, they add some stuff that you're not expecting, but I just feel like the tension, they're really good at building tension, but almost to a fault now, because now I'm in the second part of it. So you got to do something a little bit different. So if they do the same thing in part 3 and they don't, you know, they do something with the story, which elevates the story. They give you some information, but like in part 3, I'm just hoping it's not a whole information dump, which I feel like